I would be thinking about you as I was recovering.
Yeah, that's
on Game Controllers. Here, there's app library and widgets on your home screen.
One of the things I want to talk to you about was that many people say that eating healthy can be very expensive, um, and that you have to go to special stores like a Whole Foods or like a Trader Joe's or something special just to get these nutritional type foods. Talk to us about how you can find healthy foods at reasonable prices, even at your local grocery store or at a regular store like a Kroger's or a Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kendall, that's a good point. I've actually done a lunch and learn on this that I might be able to direct you toward. But I think a lot of times it's about the choices that you make and what you mean when you say eating healthy. So for a lot of people, they think if I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to have to go buy a lot of protein shakes or special supplements, or I'm going to have to go to GNC or go and buy all these specialty products. And by and large, I would argue that you don't have to buy a lot of those specialty products and the supplements and things. And I think a lot of it is more incorporating in things like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, your lean meats, things of that nature. And those things can be more expensive than maybe some more processed things that are higher in chemicals. We can produce those in America for a little bit cheaper even than we can buy produce. But I think I would argue that there's a trade out, and that produce in general, you can look for seasonal options. So produce, I'm talking primarily of your fruits and your vegetables. If you go to the grocery store right now in the summer, for example, berries are on sale. Tomatoes are likely to be on sale this time of year, whereas things that are not in season, apples, for example, are probably not going to be as cheap as they will be in the fall when they're in season. So I would suggest trying to get more fruits and vegetables in, but doing it seasonally and looking for what is on sale right now and what kind of things can we include. Whole grains, such as like brown rice, even just like whole grain pastas, even popcorn, oatmeal, things of that nature.
Just had
Really
some
great
oatmeal, by the way.
options. What's that?
I said I just had some oatmeal, by the way, too.
Good. That's great. It's pretty cheap to buy oatmeal. Like some of the whole grain kind of base you can do for cheaper. If you want to go to like quinoa or something, which has been really trendy here lately, and I wouldn't suggest that you have to go to quinoa. That's going to be a little bit more expensive than just doing something like oatmeal. So there are things that you can put as like staples as your background. So I would encourage getting more things that have whole grain. Whole grain breads are not generally all that much more expensive than the white breads and things like that. So like your base is getting some whole grains. Those are going to be some of your cheaper options that are on the healthier side. I would search for lean meats that are on sale, trying to get those when they're running different specials, and you might have to I do a lot of my shopping at Kroger. I do some of it at Walmart. But sometimes I look at like, what does Meijer have to offer? A lot of my friends do Aldi. I don't get out there very often. I do Trader Joe's sometimes. I know you mentioned that.
Yeah.
And each of those run different specials and different things that you can look at. I don't do a lot of Whole Foods, even though they're catered to like a health market kind of thing, but they're pretty expensive, I think.